Hi David, it's Monday 26th. I'm going to go in here. This is quite, just make the picture a bit bigger. There you go. So your master bedroom, and there's your ensuite. I talked to Steve about this plumbing. I think they're still not figuring out that plumbing yet. That's for me to talk to Steve about. But arguably, it's pretty amazing without. Like, we're adding a pitch here. Let's just think about that, because now it's formed, and you'll see it this week. Obviously, you could just close this off with one big stud triangle here, in which case you get all, the full height, because you're not then closing it off across here. Something to consider. Let's not. Let's just keep our minds open to it, but it might be that when you see it you might go, wow, this is great. I think obviously share with Sally as well, obviously. But, then up there you can see the whole roof's formed now. This is your first floor en suite in here, the roof lights that are in. I'll go up there in a minute. You know about the dressing area. They're just installing the insulation and the underfloor heating. Bedroom two looking a bit dark, but obviously you're going to prune the trees, etc. Pumping system there. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I should really start from the entrance here, give you the full impact. We've got the bridge above, ensuite on our left, then cloaks, through the cloaks, and then into ground floor WC. Okay, cloaks, nice big room now. Then as we go through, and you'll see the view, and you'll see the light, and you'll see the view. You'll also have a whole load of light coming through this roof light. They've got a crash deck on at the moment, but yeah. So the idea is the roof light will then kind of line up with the windows on the side, and they've formed facial detail above. But yeah, this is gonna, well, you can get a sense of it. This is gonna be incredible. I'll just take a picture while I'm here. Okay. There's one of the partners, Darren, talking to Steve. And I think that we've seen this space, but the insulation is down. Put the RIW DPM down, which is what I expect on the drawings, which is good. Yeah, so they're running the underfloor, well, the hot and cold feed for the sink. This feed here, good question what that is. Trying to think. It's a cold feed. I'll have to have a look at the kitchen layouts, but it's all in accordance with the kitchen layouts. But yeah. I haven't put the nib up here yet. That'll be done in a piece of stud work that they'll strain down. Okay, so just go upstairs now. Go onto the bridge here. Oh, you saw this, but now it's got, like, you can see, if you put your arm up, you'll be able to clean the roof light inside, which is good. Obviously, you saw this last time round. And we'll walk into this bedroom. Obviously, a little bit dark at the moment because the roof lights are covered up, but the roof lights are in, so you don't actually see this frame. The plasterboard comes to here. So you literally just see the opening, which would be really great. And then obviously this goes through into your little small dressing cylinders on the left here, dressing cupboards on the right, and then into the good size first floor ensuite. Again, with roof light installed. I've positioned this roof light. It looks quite high, but it's so that someone who's kind of a little bit smaller than me can see straight out. Any lower it starts to feel a bit uncomfortable, but actually our ashlar walls that go down start about there here, so it was dictated by that a bit, but any higher up it won't be centre. It won't be the centre in the space here, because if it was too high, you then just wouldn't be able to see anything out of it. So it's optimised so that you can get some view into the Solent garden. Whereas these are obviously a bit lower, just so that when it opens you can stick your head out, whereas you don't really need to do that on that one. But yeah, this one's in too, but hopefully soon when the aluminium's on you'll get the real benefit of those roof lights. But yeah, hopefully you can see enough. Really good progress on my. I didn't come last week, and from what I'm seeing, I'll just go outside quickly to show you what's going on outside. As I said to you, they're putting the Tyvek breather membrane on the outside of the building, so that'll give us an element of water tightness or waterproofness. I shouldn't call it tightness because nothing's more tight than actual roof finish, but yeah, they've battened off the roof. There's another layer of ply that goes on top of this for the aluminium, but this is now we're creating our void, our breather void for the aluminium roof. It needs to be able to ventilate underneath. But yeah, they're polythene on top of it to give them some initial waterproofness to allow them trades to move on inside a bit more. And I'll go back inside quickly. You can see I'll go into the garage now. So you can see we've got pipework being installed for underfloor heating. The boiler position, as you know, is in the corner. They're under pressure, that's why you saw him pumping a minute ago. I'm still putting the consumer unit for the electrics here, and then on this wall goes the inverters for the solar panels on the roof. So there's a panel there, so it's not very wide, it's about that wide, and it goes looks like a meter box, to be honest. But then if we ever move this boiler, we will just then, if there's a pit, let's say this becomes another room in the future, we can put a wall across here and the boiler can go on this wall. So yep, so you can see that's where the sink's going, washing machine, etc. Waste goes across the floor here, connects into the waste there. So that's taking the washing machine, and I've just got to let them know that the tumble dryer will need to connect into it as well, because the tumble dryer, as I said to you, you need to get a heat pump tumble dryer. They're much more cheaper to run. It will connect in, it will branch into this at lower level, so that's cool. Okay, and I'll just now go out the front doors, which I should have done earlier. I'll go down into the garden. Really? I'll just jump down this retaining wall. There you go, they've already protected the gables, stop weather getting in that way, but yeah, it's all taking shape. Looking good, and they've put enough protection up. So I'll speak to Steve about topping out in a minute, but I think it's doable. I think it'll all be done. Good stuff. I'll speak to you soon, and I'll send a report to go along with this video. Take care. Bye.